Hi guys, thanks for clicking on my video today. If this is the first video of mine you've watched, thank you for stopping by. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, thank you for coming back. It really means a lot. So in today's video, I will be doing my sinking funds update for the month of March. So let's get started. My first sinking funds binder, I don't keep track of here, because it's my this year funds, which is all accounted for. So I only take money from here. And there's been no change to this since February anyway. So I'm just going to move that out the way. Let's start with my next year funds. So my desk is a bit small, but we will manage. So next year no pay has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110 pounds. My goal for that is £500. Next year, Easter has 10, 20, 30, 40 and £50. So that has now reached its goal. I don't think I will need the full 50 next year, just because I did buy a lot of decorations this year, but we will see. Next year birthdays, I believe, has the same as next year no pay. So that is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Ooh, need a lot of breath in order to say all of that. Next year Halloween, there is no change to that. That's reached its goal of £50. Next year Christmas, again, should have the same. So 110. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 and 10. So I am really happy with the progress I am making. I don't believe there's any change. No change to annual bills. So there is still 40 there. Next year gifts still has only £10. And then next year, New Year's has nothing. So next year gifts is for things like Mother's Day, miscellaneous gifts. And then obviously next year New Year's is to go out on New Year's Eve. I don't normally go out. So we'll see. If I go out this year and I do start saving up for next year, that's fine. But if I don't go out this year, but I have started saving up, I think I'll keep it in there anyway, because who knows, next year I might want to go out. So retirement, yeah, it has 100, 10, 20, 30 and 40. So there is no change to retirement. Which means there won't be a change to retirement, emergency, because they're all the same and I always stuff them at the same time. Future and future home will all be 140. Because I do quite like to keep them the same. I don't know why. Car maintenance has 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 80. I'm just going to double count that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 80. Yeah. 180. Which is nice because I have got my service and MOT coming up soon. New car has £30. And then my car bills and my savings. So my car bills has 190 and I think 1 pence of interest, but I'm not going to count that. And then my savings has 300. So they are 2 digital savings that I have, and I take that money straight from my monthly income pay, and I do like to put £100 a month into them. So moving on now to my short-term sinking funds. So planners has 10, 20, 30 and 40. House has 10, 20, 30. Holiday should have £100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And then at the end of this video, I am going to be splitting that between my white holiday binder envelopes. So holiday has 100. And then I will be getting rid of this envelope from my binder. I'll keep the envelope because I might use it in the future. But I will still be writing holiday in here. And then I think that'll be a total of all the money in my holiday binder all together. So holiday is done. New tech has 10, 20, 30 pounds. Events has 20. Social has 20 and travel has 20. And I'm also getting rid of my travel envelope as well as my events envelope, and I am going to be merging the both of them into my social envelope, which you might be able to see here. I'm totaling them, so going forward then I will only have my social category because they are quite similar envelopes. Eyes has 10, 20, 30. Cats has 30. And then health has 20. And then my 12 months of bills and living envelope or binder, and the envelope itself has £20. Put that back in. So that is 20 down here. So grab my calculator. Where's my pen? There it is. Let's total up the end of month total. So we have 110, 50, 110, 50, 110, 40, 10, 140, 140, 140, 140, 180, 30, 190, 300, 40, 30, 100, 30, 20, 20, 20, 30, 30, 20 and 20, and that should be £2,100. We will see. I will double check everything at the end of the video. So let's see how much we added to each envelope, or how much I added. So that will be plus 40, not 10, plus 30, plus 40, and no change there, plus 40, no change, no change, no change, no, 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 plus 40, plus £20, plus 100, plus 100, plus 20, plus 20, plus 50, plus 20, plus 10, plus 10, plus 10, and 20, 20, 10, and 10. So that is really good. I've not spent any money from my sinking funds this month, which is really good. So we're just going to work out how much the difference is. So how do I normally do that? 2100 minus 1490. That should be plus £610. So I'm just going to double check it over here. 40 plus 30 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40 plus 20 plus 200, 20 plus 20 plus 50 plus 20 plus 10, 20, 30, 40, 20, 610. That's really good. So I'm just going to quickly flip back to my March, here, and it matches. In total this month I saved 600 and, can I get it close enough? £610 in my saved, and my difference in my sinking funds is, wrong month, difference in my sinking funds is plus 610, so everything matches up, which is amazing. So I am merging my event, social and travel envelopes, and they have 20, 40 and 60 in them all together between the three of them. So that is in my short-term sinking funds binder. So events, social and travel. So events, the money can go there, and then I will be getting rid of these and my envelopes. So I'm just going to put them to one side and I will sort them after. Same with my travel envelope. And then I'm going to put, where's my, yep. So on the 31st of the 3rd, I added £40. So that brings me to a total of 60. So the 40 was from the other envelopes. So we have 40 there, plus the 20 that was already in, which is £60. And we're going to put that cash binder slip, cash envelope, sinking funds, tracker, whatever they're called, back in there. And we're going to put that back in there. And we're going to close that. The next thing I need to do is take out my holiday binder, not binder at all, sinking fund envelope. I'm just going to close my pen. And then we are going to pull that out, put my, I've already done some workings out of where I want the money to go. I'm just going to stick that where I can see it. And then the tracker and the sinking funds envelope are just going to the side. So I want that. Do them a bit at a time. There we go. So Crete is the first one I want to add. So Crete already has £60 and I'm going to be adding £20 to that, which brings me to a total of £80. So I am going to Crete, and I'm not actually going to be using these, but Crete I am going to in August this year. Everything's paid for, as in the holiday, the flights, everything like that. So I just need some spending money and some food money because I'm going with my grandparents and they never let me buy anything anyway. But I'm determined to this year. So I'm thinking 100 to 200. So I need to start beefing up that one. Disneyland, I'm going with my friend. We were supposed to go January just been, but with COVID and everything, we did have to reschedule. So most of it has been paid. So yeah, between everything. So I think it's about £91 that I just need to top up for some spending money and things like that. So I am putting £10 into my Disneyland envelope. I will make some trackers after the video to add into here. So Disney World, that is Disney World Florida. I've been years ago when I was a lot younger and I would love to go again. So I'm going to start saving for that. So I'm going to be adding £20 to my Disney World envelope, because that will be a couple of thousand easy to for that. So the tulip fields is getting £10. Me and my friend really want to go and see the tulip fields in Amsterdam. That'll only be a couple of £100, possibly next year, so that's getting a little bit less. Harry Potter road trip. Me and my friend again want to go and see some of the places where they filmed Harry Potter. We've been to the studio tour in London a few times and we love it. So yeah, so I'm going to start saving for that. Athens, then I'm going to be putting £20. I would love to visit Athens. I'm going to Crete, which is one of the Greek islands, and I've been to Crete loads of times and I love it. But I would really love to visit Athens. And then London, I'd really like to do a really relaxed weekend in London, visiting some of the museums, maybe watching a show, having really nice food. So I'm going to be adding £10 in there to start me off for that. So I have £100 now saved towards different holidays. I do have about £550 for my Disneyland trip in my digital savings holiday savings account, which I was putting it in there. I was putting it in there because it was much easier then when things had to come and pay. I had the money already in the bank and ready to transfer. So I am really happy with how much I managed to save this month and the progress I've made on some of my envelopes. 2 of my funds for next year are already fully funded. And I think I want to work a bit more on some of my holidays and some of my long-term sinking funds, like my retirement, emergency, future and future home next month. So that is my March sinking funds update. Thank you so much for watching my video today. If you did enjoy, please consider hitting that like button below. I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to keep up to date with my budgeting journey, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate that too. I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.